is up. Before we continue, because I'm losing. So it's up. We played a couple series at 501, so as you can see, we are first in our division. Joined the post lost our pick right after. So yeah, it's not too bad. I played the Mariners, Arizona. Started this game, I had 2 home runs this game. I'm back into right back. This is a home game. I'm gonna try this again. Because it's home. So we're gonna try.
Mason Bowers, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So here's Brown at the plate. Popped up. Bowers. That's out number 2. Base is empty with 2 away. Mason Bowers getting ready to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Vic Caratini at the plate. There goes the runner. Hit in the air, left field. Brown under this one. And that is that.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Mason Bowers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through the sweeper.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 3-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They take the force out. An acrobatic. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ball popped up. Bowers hauls it in for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick.
2 outs. Bases full. Luis Urias up next for the A's. Swing and a ground ball. Dubon zips it across. They limit the damage here. A couple of two-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch, not close.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that'll do it. The A's take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Bowers had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible.
If you go down now, sure. You had like a 400 batting average.
So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Mason Bowers. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Bowers measures 6 feet 4 inches, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. No. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kyle McCann up next for the A's. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Good feed. That's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Clark puts it away, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to first, out on a bang play, but he made it close. Nobody out, runner at first.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. Got him. 1 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Base is empty, 1 away. Kyle McCann up next for the A's. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Fires across the diamond, and that's an out. Stepping in, Max Schumann. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. So one hit. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Bowers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And at second. Runner takes off for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll...
Next up for the A's, Kyle McCann. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one to first. Caratini. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a nail-biter. Stranding the winning run on base. Bauer.
Let's see if we can tie it. See if we can.
And now Jacob Wilson. Butler gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Oh, he's standing.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And stepping in for the Astros, Mason Bowers. 5 for 14 in the series coming in. Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sears back to work. In the air, right field. Butler sizes this one up. And there's one down. Sears with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Go ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Sends it to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Bowers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that is out of play. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Geloff. And he makes the catch. And that is... And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. One strike away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bowers. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.
We do have the Nationals next. We play Boston after. Peace. Master dinner piece. Next, we might get this one heart attack. So maybe we get some good ones done. Maybe we'll get some good ones down there, but we'll wait against this next series. It's the Nationals, playing as the DH. Hey, where is your word on that? That's what I want to know.
Mason Bowers, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is... Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ground ball could be two. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
First and second, 2 outs. Bowers will hit next.
Really bringing some thought at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Young on the move, makes the grab on the run. And that is the... Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Righty delivers. On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest.
Man at first, next to hit, Nasim Nunez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Gore back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
Ow! Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw. Set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. One left for Houston. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front.
There goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Runner breaks for third. Gets under it and pops it up. Corrals it. One down.
The center fielder.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out. Myers getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Hudson.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Joe Hudson. The Astros down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals take this one in a blowout. Back here at Dyken Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Gets it to first. One out in the second. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. And stepping in for the Astros, Mason Bowers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The throw to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Irvin back to work. And he chases a high fastball there. Bowers turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Cruz puts it away, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Walker headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, and here is Jacob Young. Out to short. Bowers. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does.
Next to hit, James Wood, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there. And the throw out at third. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Out to short. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Bowers.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Little chopper rolls foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Young going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Astros leave them loaded. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros strand the tying run on base to win it. Bowers with an okay game of the win. Singled and... And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mason Bowers. Soroka back to work. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the...
Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking.
Runner goes again. This one in the air. Low. Nabs it. 1 away. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. On the ground, right side. Low. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2.
Here's Juan Yepes. Out to short, Bowers. Tosses across the first. Third out. 1 out, bases empty. Bowers, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he's been quite a threat lately. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Pers back to work. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So next up for Houston, Mason Bowers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nunez squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Those are down quietly, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Bowers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garrett sizing this one up. 2 away. One down. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Bowers was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really...
Win that series 2-1, I think. The Boston Red Sox is my favorite team. We're 2 games back. Have to step it up a little. 2 games back. I wish I had him in time. got that mess, dude. Got him a mess. This one. Oh, wait. This one sucks because I don't really get ahead of the count a lot. Game contact boost. So they have to be losing. Wait. And now we only master, dude. Who's that heart attack master? We did master in a piece. We can kind of do some pitches, throw down the middle. We got it. Well, we're gonna be at that. Yeah, but I do like this one. I want to master it as well. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do here. Here we go, boom. To a 64 and this up to a 61 gets us to a 71 overall. And we got 3 left. Definitely put some of that arm strength. And then put the one to actually get that to 49. Pretty well balanced, but focusing on power movement. I'll put some to get some equipment as well. Some diamond. I don't know if I'm gonna do this or not, maybe we'll play series. Take 4 tokens. Here's your arm. This lineup's not bad. Yeah, Brew. And then 2 different. The last game series of the Tonight Show. Make sure you like and subscribe. All that fun stuff.
Mason Bowers, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Pretty fun.
And next to hit for Houston, Mason Bowers.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10. Pressure, it's part of the game. But this rookie, it's like a cucumber out there. Cool, calm, and collected. I've really enjoyed what I've seen from him so far, and he's playing like he belongs at this level in his young career.
Base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out.
Well, that was a great throw from right to cut him down, trying to go first to third, and such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there, it just didn't work out for him.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Mason Bowers. Crochet back to work. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the goal. First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On the ground, 2 ball. On the run, throw to first. In time. Got him.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So digging in, Rob Refsnyder. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Mason Bowers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Two on, one out. In the air to left center. Durant sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Lars Nootbaar with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground to third. Slings it across. They miss a big chance to take. Back here at Fenway, now batting Jarren Duran. Out to short, Bowers. Safe, he beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Ground ball could be two. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there.
Bowers did well enough for them despite the loss. 3 hits in this one. And next to hit for Houston, Mason Bowers. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. The shortstop takes the ball. Bowers recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Pitch misses there, 2-1. Swings through that. 1 out, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Duran in position, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Astros, Lars Nootbaar. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. First offering, runner goes, pitch misses, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Back here at Fenway, top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Bowers. Winkowski back to work. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Bowers really stood out in this win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
We definitely didn't have this shot.
So digging in, Mason Bowers.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela makes the play, and that is that. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
That's nice putting for
Man, he completely covered that pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner of the plate. His shoulder stayed square. He got to it, got around it, and got it up in the air. Nice home run.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Bowers with a homer in his last game.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that is. Stepping in, Mason Bowers. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Ref Snyder moving back for this one and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Man at first. Now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground left side. 6. 4. 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs. Now it's the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. On the ground right side, 4. Safe at second.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series, and they add on. It's 15-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one. He's out. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. 9th inning coming. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving.
Altuve over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got
Bowers had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
We'll take it. What would have been that? We win that series for 63-49 now. We got this month and next month, and we get in the playoffs. For 10 home runs, 16 RBIs on the rookie season in the MLB. So I had no opinion. We'll take it. That's a tree we did. Where's new bar from Carlos for Tamirez, Janet, and Cuba. So not bad. We're still 2.5 games behind the Mariners now. But I believe we're still in the playoffs at the moment. Keep going. Keep winning, we'll get there. In AAA, we played 30 more games. We had 21, 15, already at 10 home runs, 16 RBIs, 4 doubles, 15 runs. Stolen bases, we have 3 right now. Struck out 8 times so far. No area yet. Doing pretty solid so far. I do like these, so. Probably upgrade this one at some point as well. Just to make it better for now, but the last few. We'll do power. That leaves us with 4. We'll go arm strength on those 4. That upgrades. We're still 71. We're 2.5 games back. We've won that series. We won the National Series. Arizona tied the Athletics. Going back. I'm still hoping they had like a better trade. Like if you want to get traded, they'll do it and not make you play 6 years. But that's it for this one. Deuces. Ooses.